In the hushed gloom between midnight and morning, the lower hive changes most acutely. Patience worn raw, eyes focused by the lessons only hunger provides.
A father presses his hand over the last ration bar, hoping to shield his family's fate from hungry eyes beyond their frail walls.
A young woman, wrapped in patched robes, walks the silent streets seeking barter. Every step is memorized, left at the broken sump, right at the faded knurl, slower when the shadow falls above.
Each action carries consequences. Every footfall tests resolve and luck. Rivalries ignite and fade in an instant. Silent truces are made in ration lines, shattered as soon as food or leverage appears.
Trust betrayed is paid for in pain or silence. In a dark corridor, two brothers fight over a cache, quick, fierce, silent except for breaths and knuckles against cold stone.
Tomorrow, those same brothers may trade scraps again, their bond broken and rebuilt by desperation and closeness. In this place, family is a gamble, not always loyalty. Sometimes your last hope, sometimes your greatest threat. Scavenger gangs are everywhere and nowhere, their tracks marked only by things missing: a stripped panel, a stolen pipe, a drained flask.
Creatures of rumor, the gang slip through crawl spaces by instinct, scouting derelict manufactorum sectors and mapping the hive's weaknesses.
Sometimes, flickering figures appear in a distant arch, packs on tight shoulders, eyes hungry and bright as they slip between worlds.
Stories follow in their wake, a gang bribing an arbites for synth grain, another vanishing after raiding the upper vents.
Breathless children mimic the gang's paths in play, dreaming of the power that only hunger can grant.
Isolation becomes a weapon. Some wall themselves in, fortify doors, invent alarms from scrap metal and old tech.
They breathe paranoia, trusting only themselves or a carefully chosen ally.
The cost is clear, in sharp voices, trembling hands sorting through meager stockpiles.
The city's old warmth is gone. Eyes plead for understanding through foggy windows, while hands clutch blades or low sticks, waiting for fate's knock. Even in this claustrophobic world ruled by suspicion, moments of grace flicker, fragile and rebellious.
In a pitch-black stairwell, you find a boy suffering from hunger. Though trust has vanished, you share your bread. His eyes brighten with gratitude and disbelief.
The gesture is fleeting, a secret insurance against the callousness survival breeds. Yet it lingers, echoing in hive walls, making them feel, for a moment, less cold. Beneath every negotiation or standoff, you sense the will to endure and the gradual ruin of the hive's ancient order.
Rituals and rites that once meant belonging have been twisted or left behind entirely.
No more feast days, just thin litanies over scavenged food. Celebrations are secret meetings where news, luck, and food trade hands in code.
The city's creed splits into warring dialects. Suspicion fills every phrase, hope barely whispered for fear of envy or danger.
The world tightens even more. Trust is always a risk. Betrayal inevitable.
All the while, the city's physical environment bears witness to collapse, its face worn by deprivation, just like yours.
Lights burn out, walls buckle, even the sacred doors sag on broken hinges, their golden arches tarnished and forgotten.
You wonder if the emperor could recognize this place, abandoned by faith and festivity, now lost to all eyes, a world within a world, defined by hunger and rare moments of kindness.